Ever wondered if your thoughts could shape your destiny? Today, we're diving into a powerful story about Julian, a young man whose journey teaches us a profound lesson about integrity, temptation, and the real price of our choices. It all begins on a weary afternoon. Julian is at rock bottom, hungry and jobless. An old man approaches him with a simple offer: carry a heavy bag filled with bronze coins for 3 gold pieces. For Julian, this is a lifeline. He's in a state of honest survival. The work is fair, the pay is good, and his moral compass is pointing true north. He accepts without hesitation, taking the first step on a path he doesn't yet understand. This first test is about the foundation of integrity, and Julian passes it easily. He's building trust, one heavy step at a time. Their journey continues until they reach a rushing river. The old man, claiming he can't cross alone, asks Julian to carry a second bag, this one filled with silver coins. But this time, there's a catch. The old man asks for a promise of loyalty, questioning Julian's character. Julian is insulted. He proudly recounts a time he quit a job rather than lie for his boss. He sees himself as a pillar of honesty, unbreakable and incorruptible. This is the pride of virtue. He's relying on his past reputation as a shield, believing his integrity is a fixed trait, not something that needs constant vigilance. He makes the promise, offended by the doubt, and solidifies his reputation in the old man's eyes, or so he thinks. The final stage of their journey brings them to a steep, secluded hill. Here, the old man hands Julian the last and most valuable bag, filled with gold coins. Then, he does something unexpected. He says he will wait at the bottom, leaving Julian to carry the treasure to the top alone. For the first time, Julian is completely unobserved. No one is watching. And in that solitude, a new voice begins to whisper in his mind. The thoughts start small, then grow louder. He's old, and I am young. He has no need for all this gold. With this, I could build a kingdom. This is my chance. The weight of the gold on his back is suddenly matched by the weight of temptation in his heart. This is the moment of moral collapse. Psychologists call this moral disengagement. Julian stops seeing the old man as a person, a benefactor, and starts seeing him as an obstacle. He's no longer on a journey of honest work. He's on a shortcut to a dream life, failing to realize the journey itself was the real test. With his heart pounding, Julian makes his choice. He doesn't go to the top of the hill. He runs. He flees with all 3 bags, convinced he has secured his fortune. He scrambles back to his small, dark room, panting not from exhaustion, but from exhilaration. This is it, the moment he's been waiting for. He's outsmarted the old man and seized his destiny. He eagerly unties the bags, ready to gaze upon his newfound wealth, the bronze, the silver, and the shimmering gold. He tips them over and out tumbles his prize. But it's not the gleam of metal that fills the floor. It's the dull, heavy thud of stones and pebbles. The bags are filled with worthless rocks. This is the great revelation, the metaphor of the stones. Anything gained through betrayal has no real value. It's just dead weight. Julian traded his integrity, his very soul, not for wealth, but for a heavy, cold, and useless burden. The elation vanishes, replaced by a hollow, crushing shock. As Julian sifts through the worthless stones, his fingers brush against a piece of paper tucked inside one of the bags. It's a note, sealed with the royal crest. He opens it with trembling hands. The note reveals the unbelievable truth. The old man was the king, traveling in disguise, searching for an heir to his throne. He was looking for someone with not just strength, but unwavering character. The journey was a series of tests designed to reveal the true nature of the person who undertook it. The note explained that Julian had been the chosen one. He had been selected to become the next king. But his flight, his single moment of unchecked greed, cost him everything. This is the tragedy of what if. The true punishment isn't returning to poverty. Julian was already poor. The real punishment is the knowledge that will haunt him for the rest of his life. He was almost a king. He held a kingdom in his hands and let it slip through his fingers, all because he couldn't control his thoughts. Let's recap Julian's moral journey. In the town, with the bronze coins, he was humble and obedient, which helped him build trust. At the river, with the silver, he was proud and defensive, using his past to justify his character and solidify his reputation. But on the hill, faced with the gold and no supervision, his thoughts turned to greed and justification, leading to a betrayal of his character. Finally, back in his home, the stones brought shock and regret, the ultimate consequence of losing his future. This story serves as a powerful reminder that our thoughts are the seeds of our actions, and our actions are the architects of our destiny. Julian's physical journey was a map of his internal one. He believed he was carrying the king's treasure, but the real treasure was the integrity he carried within him. And when he chose to abandon one, he lost the other. True wealth isn't what you can hold in your hands, but the character you build in your heart. What can we learn from Julian's tragic mistake? It's that integrity isn't a medal you win once and display forever. It's a muscle that requires constant exercise. The most dangerous temptations don't announce themselves with thunder and lightning. They creep in as quiet, rational-sounding thoughts when we believe no one is watching. Just this once. I deserve this. It won't hurt anyone. But someone is always watching. You. You are the ultimate witness to your own character. Julian's failure wasn't just stealing. It was a failure to manage his own mind. He let his thoughts of greed overpower his principles of honesty. He was so focused on the destination, the gold, that he forgot the importance of how he got there. The story teaches us that the journey truly is the reward. The discipline, the loyalty, the honesty, these are the real treasures. So, the next time you face a choice, big or small, remember Julian. Ask yourself, am I carrying gold or am I building character? Because one is just a heavy weight, while the other is a crown you can wear forever. Thank you so much for watching. If this story resonated with you, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What was the biggest lesson you took away from Julian's journey? Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more content that makes you think. Until next time, stay mindful and build a destiny you can be proud of.